before the committee.
That concludes question times. Order. I have received a letter from the Honourable Ruth Dyson seeking to debate the recent decision of the High Court on the government's offer to buy red zone land from owners as it applied to vacant land and uninsured properties in Canterbury. For there to be an urgent debate, there must be administrative or ministerial responsibility for the case of recent occurrence. The member in her application cites the judgment of the High Court issued on 26 August as the particular case of recent occurrence. An urgent debate is a way of holding the government accountable for an action for which it is responsible. There must be a distinct governmental responsibility for the particular case for which it is sought to debate. A decision of the High Court is not a matter for which any minister has responsibility. The application is therefore declined. Honourable Jerry Brownlee. Order.
Mr Speaker, I do apologise and I appreciate the barbs across the House, but let me tell you, if I was Shane Jones, I wouldn't be self-styling myself as Humpty. Mr Speaker, I move that urgency be accorded the committee stage and third reading of the Insurance Prudential Supervision Amendment Bill, the Resource Management Reform Bill, the Bail Amendment Bill, the Public Finance Fiscal Responsibility Amendment Bill, the Patents Bill, the Financial Markets Conduct Bill, and any bills into which they may be divided. The first readings and referral to a select committee of the Student Loan Scheme Amendment Bill number 3, the Land Transport Road User Charges Legislation Amendment Bill, the Animal Welfare Amendment Bill, the Victims' Orders Against Violent Offenders Bill, the Border Processing, Trade, Single Window and Duties Bill, the Social Security Fraud Measures and Debt Recovery Amendment Bill, and the second readings of the Heritage New Zealand Pohere Tohunga Bill, the Victims of Crime Bill, Reform Bill. Mr Speaker, all of these bills are currently on the order paper and they are bills that have got a certain amount of time on them. As I've explained many times to the House before, time in the legislative environment is relatively short. The House sits for only 17 hours a week. By the time you take out a general debate and question time, it comes down to around about 13 hours a week, which doesn't give us a lot of time to consider legislation. From time to time, sir, it will be necessary to take urgency to advance things, and as the Shadow Leader of the House pointed out last week, there are a number of select committees that could do with having some more work to get their teeth into. So, Mr Speaker, this is an attempt to move the House forward in a very positive way with bills making progress and work being sent to the select committees.
The question is that the motion be agreed to. Those of that opinion will say aye. Aye. To the contrary, no. No. The ayes have it. The ayes have it. A party vote has been called for. Would the clerk please conduct a party vote?
New Zealand National.
59 votes in favour.
New Zealand Labour.
34 votes opposed.
Green Party.
10 votes opposed.
New Zealand First.
7 votes opposed.
Maori Party. Mana.
1 opposed.
ACT New Zealand. United Future.
1 vote in favour.
Brendan Horan.
The ayes are 64, the noes are 57. The motion is agreed to. I call on Government Order of the Day number 1.
Insurance Prudential Supervision Amendment Bill, Committee Stage.
I declare the House in committee for consideration of the Insurance Prudential Supervision Amendment Bill.
Mr Speaker.
Mr Chairman.